The frame was up in less than a week. I'm going to say 3 to 4 days. It was amazing how fast it went up. I was looking for a contractor that would work with me to make it a functioning barn. I wanted something physically that would last 100 years. Merv was very enthusiastic and convinced me that not only did he want the job for economic reasons, he wanted the job for what it represented. So he jumped in with both feet, and that kind of sold me. They enjoyed the work, I can tell, because it was not your typical framing job.
It wasn't conventional. It was very interesting, and it brought out our quality, integrity, and the creativity part of our company. Bob's vision when he called was just to be a functional barn, and I think as it grew, we together, just kept adding to it and making it more than a functional barn now.
My wife took over on the upper level and added her touches to it. But the downstairs is a functioning barn with 5 stalls and a feed room. The shed structure that we had originally was not functional for a couple of reasons. What they did was rebuilt the barn on half of the foundation and used the other half as a paddock. And because of the way the water collects, it was always muddy.
So it was pretty messy. When I first got here, the water was like sloping into the covered part, so he kept talking about what he wants to do, and I was pretty excited all along to help him bring that to life. So now he's got a very functional barn.
It's just much better for the animals. Actually, the sheep like it in there so much they rarely come out. They'll come out to feed a little bit, where before they were usually out in the pasture all day long. It sticks out, but in a positive way. People stop all the time to comment on how much they like the barn and what it's done to the area. I'd like to think that this barn does complement the countryside.
It was really fun to see how the guys treated this property like it was their own. They really cared for the details and were interested in the history of the project as well, and that showed. It just was fun being here building the barn with them.
I'm very impressed with MJ Builders. They're professional, conscientious, courteous. It was done on time, on schedule, on budget.